I swear to
Oh, welcome into yet another episode of the No Offseason podcast. And our first words are "son of a bitch." I swear to God.
God. On this microphone, I'm telling you, man, it doesn't like me, guys. Jeez.
uh, as per usual, I'm Ryan. The boys are here. We got Bryant, we got Jordan, and we have Mr. Carl.
Carl!
Carl! Oh, I should have went Carlton this time. Oh, missed opportunity.
Oh shit! I would have danced like him.
We have the BBC in the Carlton corner.
No, we're not having a Carlton corner.
Master.
No, you can't oversaturate the BBC.
Yeah.
But we're not even getting in there yet. We have to chat it up before we get it. Actually, no. Sir Bryant has a migraine, so we're not even gonna chat it up. We're gonna get right into it. Actually, so Jordan,
What's up?
if you
Here
would,
we go.
please introduce us, our guest today.
Gentlemen, we have a very great guest because for the first time ever, this is not a player that Bryant hates. This is actually a person he might like. Just a few facts about this man. This man is actually a trained pianist, if we did not know. He started taking lessons in 2016. He also has a water ice flavor named after him. He's part of a group of bandits that ended a championship drought and brought a fan base the most happiest of happies they've ever felt. Major League Baseball has made an appearance on the No Offseason podcast tonight, boys. Our guest is actually a player that Cam also likes. We welcome to the show Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Okay.
Big Rizzy.
Thank you for baseball's really proud to be on here tonight.
Let's go, Riz.
Yep.
No thanks to Rob Manfred, but we got him.
You know, Bryant, we gave you a lot of people that you aren't a fan of, and I really had to reach out and give you someone that you'd appreciate, and we were able to give you Cub legend, Mr. Rizzo.
Yeah.
I'll take him in my corner any day of the week.
That's
He was
what
the
I
only
thought.
one. He was the only one that picked up the phone. So
Yeah, that's okay. He watches.
Which is fine.
100%
Which is fine.
watches.
If Rizzo's the only one that wants to come on, that is okay.
Cool with that.
they're all part. They're on vacation. It's okay.
Yeah. If you hate Anthony Rizzo, I hate you probably, to be honest with you.
We can't have any of that.
Yeah, I won't even
None of
lie.
that.
There's no Anthony Rizzo.
There's no way that anybody hates that man. Like, I don't even care if
Oh.
you're a White Sox fan.
Maybe like Cardinal fans.
I was about to say, if you live in St. Louis, you may not like him very much.
Yeah.
Possibly
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
Eh,
Who cares about the Brew?
honestly.
Nobody outside of
do have a-
Milwaukee.
They have
Yeah.
a cool ass stadium though. I will say that.
That they
That
do.
slide, I would go down that slide in a heartbeat. I won't lie.
I'm more about the Star Wars theme music when they open up the
That's
The
what I
the
said.
ceiling.
The roof, yeah. Dude, so my uncle has actually gone to every baseball stadium, and I'm very high key jealous.
Dude, that is something I want to do so bad.
What a
Yeah,
lucky man.
yeah, because he's been an umpire for a while, so him and his umpire buddies have gone to every stadium over
That's
the
so
last
cool.
X amount of years.
I would love to do that,
High key jealous.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
honestly.
high key jealous. I won't lie to you. Actually, let's get into it. What's a stadium or venue outside of our area
hmm
that you love the most? If I don't know what all you've been to. So
Wrigley.
Outside of like Philly or just the Northeast?
outside of Philly,
Camden Yards.
Camden's really sick. I won't lie to you. That's a really good
Camden
one.
Yards is sick.
That's
Damn.
on my top of my list. Just it's up there.
I'm not-
Wrigley. I've been to Wrigley too.
I'm not even gonna lie. City Field's pretty cool.
It is.
I've
It is.
Never been there. Never
I've actually,
been there yet.
I've actually gone to all three of those. Yeah.
Old Yankee Stadium was sick. I'm not as much of a fan as the new one, but it's still dope.
I mean, isn't it?
I would say Dodger Stadium though is probably the coolest place,
Yeah.
just because it has so much history.
A ton
like-
of history.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Dang. Yeah, Wrigley's sick, but I honestly, when I went there, I had outfield bleachers. I had no idea the outfield is separated from the infield.
Yep.
That was the craziest thing.
So
So
stadium's not connected.
no, so it's like home base to like third base and everything. Like that's on one section, and then it just stops, and there's like maybe like a 10-foot gap, and then it's the outfield. So if you're in the outfield, you can't go to the concessions in like the infield or anything. It's totally separate.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's weird.
But also in the outfield, they don't have assigned seats. Like you buy outfield bleachers, and it's first come first serve.
That's what's up.
And that's why they have it, I guess, separated. I didn't know that, but it was nutty.
That's cool. That is nuts.
And outside the stadium's sick too.
Wrigley Boo.
Yep.
Sluggers.
Cool. I'll get there one day.
Yeah, me too. I gotta get there.
I didn't go for a football game, but the Superdome in New Orleans was so sick.
Dude, yeah, that's probably crazy.
Yeah, like Jordan and I went for WrestleMania, so it wasn't a football game, but just like the atmosphere and everything, that place is insane.
For a football game, it would be pretty sick.
Yeah, so I think that's my pick.
believe it.
I think that's my pick. That one's good. All right.
Down there for a Saints game at some point.
Well, let's get into it. We're going to hop on to the NFL as per usual. It's been a very off week in the NFL. They have
Cam's jersey.
Yeah, we forgot my jersey.
Yeah, Cam's jersey. Oh, yeah. Ooh, a red jersey. Oh, is this a Red Giants jersey?
I think it is.
Oh.
You tell me.
Eli Manning.
Oh, man.
I'm going to go Odell.
Kyler Murray.
Going Cardinals. All right. You guys were all wrong. It's
Danny
Dimes, baby.
You got a Danny Dimes jersey.
It's Danny Dimes, baby.
Has Danny Dimes even worn the red jersey?
I don't think so.
I'm about to say, I don't even think they wear this anymore.
Honestly, never knew you had a Daniel Jones jersey.
Yeah, I didn't think you did.
It's up there with the Christian Hackenberg one.
Yeah.
Per the words of Brian, he'll be out of the league in a few years. So
he says that about everyone now.
Yeah, right. Everyone but me.
LaMelo Ball and Darius Garland, the young stud point guards.
They'll be out of the league.
That got me so good.
Damn right.
So fun.
Oh God. I definitely did not think he had a Daniel Jones jersey, and I'm like, oh, he does like Kyler. I don't know if he has a Kyler jersey.
I do have a Kyler jersey, for the record.
Okay, see, I'm not that off.
Phase up.
You're not that off. I'm trying to get rid of it, for the record.
Call of Duty phase up.
First special non-sports episode, we go through Cam's jersey collection.
Cam's jersey closet.
Yeah, that's great.
There it is.
I thought about trying to get Kyler in the BBC, but he's always on Call of Duty. I can't get hold of him.
That's honestly fair. Yeah.
Right in Warzone, man.
He's running. So... He's running squads.
Yeah. So like
that's an update. He's got a gold camo, so
with a 0.7 KD.
Yeah. So even in the off season, we can't even get Kyler onto the BBC.
It's unreal.
We're still trying.
Yeah, maybe we'll eventually get to him. All right, let's get it. The NFL. Yeah, Jordan, I love when your microphone just goes off because we can see it.
Yeah, like
I don't understand how yours goes off because we have the same one and mine never goes off.
I think it's the port on my computer, probably, but
well, that could be it. But so the NFL, not gonna get too much into the Bills situation, obviously. Mara is getting better. His vitals, he's holding people's hands. He's opened himself. Fantastic news, and we wish him nothing more than to keep healing and to keep getting better and better.
Facts.
With that said, the NFL still hasn't made a formal thing of what they're going to do, but from what I've read is between the first and second seed, they're going to give the first seed an option of either home field or a bye, and then the number 2 seed is going to get whatever's not selected from the 1 seed.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they navigate that. I also saw something today that they might add an 8th team.
I did not see that.
Yeah,
I heard about that, but
I don't think that's going to happen. But I did see it. It's floating around.
But then also, if the Bills and Bengals do happen to play in the playoffs, it would be a neutral site game.
Yeah.
It's fair. I think that's fair.
So
fair enough.
We'll get to it when we get to it. It's going to get interesting. It's going to be interesting.
I mean, Kansas City lost to both teams. Just saying.
True. Yeah, go Bills.
Just putting that out there.
All right. Well, end of the year. We've already said who we think are going to win in the playoff spots and everything. And it's such a weird week that picks just don't really make a lot of sense. And unfortunately, the end of fantasy trivia was last week. I was going to try to do it, but everyone's questionable, not playing, and it would have been awful.
Unpredictable.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
So,
USFL players.
So
Wait, who won
fantasy,
last week?
it got an incomplete because Bryant had Joe Burrow and Gabe Davis. So,
oh shit. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, no winner last week, and unfortunately, that ends the fantasy trivia for this season. I'm a little sad. I won't lie to you. I'm a little sad.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We gotta wait a while.
But next year we're gonna have a full blown. We're gonna have a full season of it.
Full season.
Yeah, and
Hell yeah, boys.
And we're gonna get a trophy for you guys, and whoever gets the most wins is getting a trophy.
That's
already set in stone. All right, let's get into it. And we talk about playoffs. We talk about all these good teams. It's the end of the year. So let's talk about some of the teams that aren't going to be playing after this week. So my question for you, and I gave you guys this question, what team that won 6 or less games as of right now do you think turns it around the most next year?
I probably shouldn't start this.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't either. Let me look at this.
Houston Texans, just because. Why not? First.
Well, I'm biased on this one.
It's all right. No, I actually thought the Bears. I thought the Bears too. They had the most cap space, so.
Most cap space. They have top 2 pick. I mean, unless Houston goes for that revenge game and Lovie Smith gives us another win, which would be amazing.
No, actually, straight up, I think it's probably gonna be the Colts. For real, I think the Colts will because they're already right there. I think they just need a quarterback. They have a really good defense anyway. Jonathan Taylor's still young. Pittman's a nice, good receiver. I mean, they probably find a way to draft a quarterback, or like I said, I think they get Carr. So
okay, I was about to say, I know you said quarterback, but they've had a brand new quarterback at the beginning of the year 5 years in a row. So who's your quarterback?
I mean, that's all I'm saying. But they got a good team around them.
Okay, so if they get Carr, that's a very solid pick. Let's say if they don't get Carr, are you as gun-ho on saying that?
Yeah, because I think they get a good. I think they'll pick a good coach too.
What are you talking? They have Jeff Saturday.
No, he ain't staying. Come on, there's no shot.
All right, so we got a Colts. Bryant.
Going the Bears. Like you said, a lot of cap money. There's a lot of offensive linemen coming up in free agency. A lot of good offensive linemen coming up in free agency, and I think you can build around. Instead of drafting O-line, you can just pick one up. Not so sure about wide receivers, but if you give a little bit more talent to Fields, I think it'll be good. The only worry I really have is running back. Montgomery, probably his last year in Chicago.
Khalil Herbert, baby.
Herbert's better, I think.
Herbert's good, but again, is he going to be as good as Montgomery has been for the Bears for the past, 4 or 5 years?
He's going to hold up.
Yeah, I think he can be as good.
I think he can be, yeah.
You know what I noticed?
Defense needs to get better.
Because I know you're the second overall pick, and I know you said you don't have to draft O-line. There's not really a big stud offensive line prospect this year.
False.
Skoronski from Northwestern.
Okay, but he's like 9-10 in most mocks. I'm talking like there's not like a top 5 guy.
Nah,
but he was supposed to be top 5.
I've seen him at 6. I've seen him at 6 or 7.
Yeah, and the only reason is because people are going to move up to grab a quarterback.
But
yeah,
usually the offensive lineman, there's usually one in like the top 3, 4.
I mean, he was projected there for the first.
Not any.
I feel like there hasn't been a lineman taken that high in a while. Like, what was Evan?
I honestly think Will Anderson and Jalen Carter are going to be like insane in the NFL.
And then the 3 quarterbacks.
Dude,
your top 5. Your top 5 is probably 3 quarterbacks of those.
3 quarterbacks in those 2. Yeah.
Yep, more than likely.
Man, the draft doesn't really start till pick 6. Fuck. That's at least an hour of primetime television. I just already know what's gonna happen.
Maybe
There's
all
gonna be some trades.
depends.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
think
gonna be
this
the
year's
best
gonna be
part.
interesting. Yeah.
I could see the Bears trading down and getting.
Oh yeah, they definitely
I think we 1,000% need to be live on draft night together.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah.
Well, lucky for us, it falls on a Thursday.
Ooh,
All right
good
then.
call.
All right.
Good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah, I think that needs to be a live thing for sure.
Sounds good.
When the Eagles hop the Giants again, I can look at Cam straight in his face.
They're already going to be above the Giants with that Saints pick.
They already have that one pick
I know.
above.
My pick's actually the Carolina Panthers.
Good one.
I think they've been pretty solid down the stretch. Their defense looks really good. I kind of like Matt Rule as a head coach. Like, I think he can kind of pull that team.
Matt Rule got fired week 5.
Yeah, Matt Rule. Whatever.
Steve Wilkes.
Steve Wilkes.
Yeah, he's good.
I liked him when he was on he was with the Cardinals. Like, I thought he should have never gotten fired from the Cardinals. But I don't know. I think they're really a quarterback away. Like, they have a pretty good running back duo. I mean, CMC's fantastic for the Niners, but they don't really necessarily need him. The wide receivers are pretty strong. I don't know. I like that team.
Wide open.
Yeah, and the division's, like you said, it's wide open. Like, Tampa's going to be down in the dumps next year. The Saints, 10 years from now, are still going to be shitty, in my opinion. The Falcons, who the hell knows what they are? Yep. I think the Carolina runs away with the division next year.
Not a bad prediction.
I contemplated picking the Falcons.
Okay.
But they just have such a shitty defense that I can't do it right now. So
I think they're just poverty, honestly.
Yeah. So, well, they haven't had a good defense in so long, and they're like, let's go draft a wide receiver. Let's go draft a tight end with these top 10 picks. And I'm like, you do that, and then you have Marcus Mariota as your quarterback. But anyway, I'm piggybacking off of Cam. My selection is also the Carolina Panthers. They're going to have a top 10 pick more than likely. And it might end up being Anthony Richardson, project-wise. But they do need a quarterback, like you said. But I like this team. Hubbard and Foreman have shown that they're a good running back duo. This team wants to play for Steve Wilkes. All the players have said and come out and been like, we love playing for this guy. And guess what? The records proved it. This team was 1-5, and now they're 6-10. They have a solid defense. J.C. Horn is one of the best corners in the league. Brian Burns is a stud. Brian Burns is a stud defensive end. You have pieces. And again, in that division that is subpar, it's not going to take much. Like, if they got Derek Carr.
Yeah.
If they got Derek Carr, they're going to win that division. So
yeah.
I'm rocking with the Carolina Panthers as well on this one.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think Carr would rather go to Indianapolis or Carolina.
Or the Jets.
The two best bets.
Or the Jets.
Jets.
The Jets. I don't think there's Saints, but
3 teams that really you could fit on. But I mean, if for some reason Sean Payton goes back to the Saints and you give him Carr,
they don't have money.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're literally Sean Payton will never go back to that team just because of the cap situation they're in.
They just paid Jameis too, right?
Yeah. Well, and they also sell it
Taysom Hill.
So, like,
and Taysom Hill's making like $18 million a year.
I don't know how you pay those guys that money,
dude.
Well, you know, it's the Saints.
Yeah, well,
Kamara's making like 15, 16 a year.
Oh, Kamara's being suspended next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
All his court stuff's gonna hit in this offseason. I don't expect him to be there at the start of the year.
Yeah, he won't.
Saints are gonna be bad.
Yep.
All right. Well, we went with what team do you think turns it around? And now let's go to what player turned it around. And we're going to go with what player surprised you the most. If you want to go positive, you can. If you want to go negative, you can. Either or. We're going to start with Cam on this one. What player surprised you the most this NFL season?
I got to be honest with you. It's Daniel Jones. It is. Without a doubt.
Why'd you do that, Cam? Damn it.
No, keep going. You're good.
No.
You're clearly mad. I'll explain.
No. I'm not mad. No. Go ahead.
I'm willing to dive into it. I also think Hurts is in that conversation too. He's been fantastic this year. But my reason for Daniel Jones is this. I'm pretty sure he was top 3 in turnovers for quarterbacks last season. He's bottom 2 in a year. Now, granted, a lot of this has to do with Brian Dable, I understand. But to learn a whole new system, I mean, he's been through 3 head coaches already. He has a terrible receiving core. He's top 10 in QBR this season, and he just willed his team to the playoffs, and they're sitting at 9-6-1 after being 4-13. It's pretty remarkable. And the whole team is riding with him. He has great leadership skills. I'm fully on board, man. I hope they give him the bag because I think he deserves it.
The bag?
And by that, I mean 35 million a year for 4 years with an opt-out after 3.
But 600 million overall guaranteed.
So 750 million.
I mean, did you not see your past 2 wide receivers that you got?
You said Daniel Jones was top 3 last year, or you mean 2 years ago?
I think it was 2, right?
Yeah, because he had 16 in 2020. He only had 10 last year.
Well, because he missed time last year. That's why I didn't factor that in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
well,
also, yeah, I don't know. The whole Kenny Galladay experiment proved to be terrible. I mean, he's throwing a 2 practice squad players. Like that's just what it is. Isaiah Hodgins is on the Bills practice squad. We sniped him. Richie James is on our practice squad. They're wide receiver 1 and 2. Daniel Bellinger was out a few weeks with an eye injury. I mean, they've had no weapons. We traded Kadarius Toney. Come on, man. This is unbelievable. 9-6-1.
No,
unbelievable.
It is. In the year that he had to prove himself, he's definitely proved himself. I'm not mad at it one bit.
Grabs.
Let's run it with Bryant.
So I'm stuck between 2, and they might surprise you, of course. But
no way.
I'm gonna say Amari Cooper.
Okay.
And
myself.
Given what he's done this year with kind of the situation, and I don't want to say the quarterback because Brissett played pretty well, but he had over 1,000 yards, and I just think he was a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL this year.
I actually thought about him, but it was so weird. Like at home, he popped off, and away, it was like he never played.
10 yards.
That if it feels like consistent, I would have definitely thought of his name a little more. But I'm like, dude, he averaged like 30 yards on the road. Like it was bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the Browns, the trade, what was it, a 6th round pick for Amari?
Yep. Dude, the value they got out of that is absurd.
Yeah,
Dallas is stupid for that. But...
All right, and who's the other guy you were picking between?
Christian Watson.
Okay.
Again, rookie player, but I mean, came out of nowhere week 8, and then just fucking balled out.
Yeah.
The rest of the fucking season.
That stretch was nice.
That's true.
Yeah. Rookies are so hard to pick on that one. I was looking at some rookies, and I was like,
who are some non-rookies?
That's kind of why I wanted to stay away from him and go Amari.
Nah, he's wide receiver 1 going forward for the Packers. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
At least they know how to pick 2nd round wide receivers. I don't know how to do 1st round, but
they don't.
Because they don't pick. 16 years.
There you go.
Listen,
I hear
you. All right, Jordan.
Mine's,
Jalen Hurts. Let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty much it because I was very vocal about it. I didn't think he was going to be any good, and played like an MVP this year, and he showed he can really throw the ball. So, but if I were going non-Eagle, probably the jump that Amon-Ra made was pretty good.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's Jalen Hurts for me because he was very much exceeded expectations.
I think if I was a normal person right now, I'd be like Russell Wilson, like obviously.
That's enough.
But the thing is, I've kind of said it from the beginning of the year. Like I thought he was washed. So,
but I think
I can't really say that.
But he went to the bottom of the barrel.
No, I didn't expect that big. But like I did say, like I thought the Broncos would finish last. Like I was not high on them at all because of him.
You can go on like that trajectory, but this man went.
Yeah, facts.
Like just bottom.
It's pretty crazy.
I thought that whole division was gonna have a winning record. I thought those games were gonna be dogfights.
Yeah,
Dude, it's wild how that division shook out for sure.
Same as always. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
as
same as
always.
always. Well, I did have Jalen Hurts on there, but I knew someone was gonna say Jalen Hurts, but he's got to be
We
up
can
there.
all echo
Absolutely,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, we
got to
can
be up
all echo
there.
that.
This one I had a couple, but I want Geno Smith.
Oh, that's a
Really
good one.
Good one.
Geno Smith was written for dead, and he's come back with a 4,000-yard season, 29 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and a 70% completion percentage. Everyone thought the Seahawks were going to be the worst team in the league, and they are fighting for a playoff spot. So, Geno, it surprised the hell out of everyone.
See ya.
I thought
That's pretty wild.
I thought the first few weeks he was going to be good, and I'm like, he's going to tail off, and he just really hasn't. He's played really well. But he kind of puts Seattle in a weird spot because now it's like pay him or not.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go on the defensive side because I want to show the defensive players some love, and it's Houston safety Jalen Petrie.
He's been a monster.
At the safety position, 92 solo tackles and also
Ooh.
5 interceptions.
Oh,
He's a staple on that team. Obviously, you're not going to hear him because he plays for the Texans. But, sir, I see you. You're doing well. And I don't remember, Jordan, if you remembered, I wanted him to be in Jacksonville so bad. I was like, can we get Jalen Petrie, please? Like, he kept following. I'm like, can we please get him?
Yeah.
he's a rookie, right? He's the last pick of the draft, or first round, right?
I think he was early second.
I think he was early second, too.
Yeah, I think he was early second because I think we skipped over.
I'm a draft,
twice.
but I watched it, so
Yeah,
can't remember.
So I wanted to give a defensive guy, and Texans don't really get a lot of love, so we'll give the Texans a lot of love.
Gotta give him some love.
Yeah, show some love.
And then another shout out to Ramondre Stevenson. I was not expecting 60 something catches from him, but
Daily Zap.
God,
Even though he did,
I totally
played
forgot.
better
Bailey Zappi.
That felt like last season.
I know.
Dude, it does. It feels like
played-
last season.
played better than Mac Jones.
That's crazy.
Spent a first
Not
round pick on Dirty Mac. Alrighty.
The hard work.
That's going to be it for the NFL. And next week, we're going to dive into our MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, all that. So that will be, I think it's going to be Tuesday's episode. So we're going to get into all our awards next year. The regular season will be over. There'll be playoff time next week, but we're going to get into our awards next week. So stay tuned for that one. And now let's transition to the association like we always do. We got two things we're gonna do today. The first one is we ranked. Well, hopefully y'all ranked them. I sent it to you. Your top 5 favorite teams to watch this NBA season. I know Brian didn't do it because he's smiling.
I must have missed that.
I did not see that.
Oh,
I didn't see it.
My God!
I didn't see it.
There's no.
When did you hold on? When did you text that?
I sent it to the group.
I have the All-Star lineup.
Yeah, I have
3
that.
bench players too. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
No,
Well,
I
we
sent
could
it
do this on
last
the
night
pod.
at 7:49.
I don't have either of those, but I'm ready to go.
You can't do that when we're in a Kayvon Thibodeau argument. I shut my phone.
Oh, there it is. I'm terrible. It's all right. It's all right. We got this.
We got this.
We got it. Let's
We got
see.
it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, come on. I got it.
I can
Yeah,
start.
yeah, we'll be all right.
Well, because I was gonna rank them and have everyone go 5, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2.
It's,
So
we'll be all right.
because I wanted to save the All-Star lineup for last.
That's fine.
Okay.
No,
Well, that's fine.
let's do it. Start
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
I got this.
all right.
I figured you had your phone off during that.
Dude, I was also with the girl. I was like, I'm not dealing
That's
with this
fair.
right now. I don't have the brain power.
I just
Yeah.
didn't even see it. Yeah, Brittany? Is it Brittany?
Brittany, yes.
Got it.
Brees Hall. All right, go ahead.
Ooh, Brees Hall.
All
All right, so we're gonna start off at number 5. I'm gonna kick it off because I rarely kick things off. I'm gonna go with the Portland Trail Blazers. It's hard to not like watching Dame play basketball. And then when you add Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant has brought a super fun, score for them on the wing as well. Nurkic is playing well. Shaden Sharp is a human highlight. And they're going to put up points, and they're going to give up points. So my number 5 is the Portland Trail Blazers.
All right. My number 5 is the Dallas Mavericks, and it's essentially
Luka.
for Luka.
That's a one guy.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's gotta be Luka.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Detroit, just because I like all their young pieces and I like watching them.
Even without Cade, huh?
Even without Cade, I like the young pieces.
I'm liking watching this Knicks team. I got them at 5.
See, I wasn't even gonna put my team on there, you savage little fuck.
Well, no, I'm actually excited for once because this is the first time we're above 500 before the All-Star break in forever. So it's
Wait,
I don't know.
was it? What about 2 years ago when you were the 4 seed?
We weren't above 500 before the All-Star break. After the All-Star break hit, we went on a run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I remember that.
it's been a minute. It's been like over 5 years. I'm pretty sure.
You know, Cam's putting in his squads eventually.
No, I know.
And I love the Brunson edition. We'll talk about that during the All-Star.
It is a good addition.
Yeah.
I just felt like most of us would say our team's at number 1. So.
Oh no.
Fuck
No,
I'm not.
Fuck no.
Absolutely
Hell no. God no.
I love basketball, so you know.
I texted the group and said I doubled down on my Hornets being the worst team take.
That's fair. That's fair.
I watched the first quarter and I'm like, y'all fucking suck. And I'm like, that's about it.
That's
All right.
That's fair.
All right, number 4. We'll go. Oh, Brian can start off. Let's go in a circle.
I'm gonna go Boston at number 4.
Can't hate that one.
Fundamental.
Yep.
Score the ball.
Yep. Can't hate that one.
I'll go the Kings just because they're having a good season finally. De'Aaron Fox is a very fun player to watch. Domantas Sabonis is nice. They got something brewing there, and I don't know if you said this in our group chat or the tweet, but like if them and the Jazz had a 7-game series, that would be pretty awesome to watch.
That would be me.
I'm saying, did you put that in the group chat or did you tweet it?
I think I tweeted that out. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be insane.
They played twice over the last week, and they were both bangers.
Yeah.
Like fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Mavs actually at 4. For the same reason Bryant had.
Just Luka.
Literally, it's so fun to watch. It's wild.
Yeah.
Just Luka.
When I was making this, I sat there. I'm like, can I put the Mavs just based off Luka?
Yes.
Like,
Well, the other two did, so you can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Literally.
No, I
the
mean,
only reason why I would watch a Mavericks game.
No, absolutely. That's the only way. Be like, you like watching Mavs games? Be like, only when Luka's on the court. Otherwise, I don't care.
No, I like watching Luka games.
Literally.
My number. Yeah, it's not even the Mavericks. It's the Luka show.
It's the Lucas.
Number 4. I'm gonna rock with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I really like this team. Garland and Mitchell really complement each other really well. And then when you have Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen clogging up the paint, then you have Kevin Love and Karis LeVert. They have a lot of pieces. They're slow, but they're still fun to watch. They're really good defensively. And I had to throw in a nice defensive team in there as well. So I'm going to go with the Cleveland Cavaliers at 4.
I like it.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
Jordan.
I'll put my team at 3 just because of Joel Embiid right now.
That's fair.
And Harden starting to show he's fitting in.
No
well.
one on this team moves. They all stand still. Third best team to watch.
Not Matisse Thybulle.
I love me some Matisse Thybulle. He doesn't get enough minutes because he can't shoot the damn ball for his life.
That's because he made 3 fouls in 4 minutes of play.
Well, no, he hasn't even been doing that anymore. He just literally cannot shoot. He's like the Ben Simmons of this year's team. They don't guard him because he can't do anything offensively besides cut baseline, which nobody does. But
get a shooting coach.
I mean, Drew Halen's Embiid's shooting coach. Why isn't everyone working out with him? I'm just saying.
Get JJ Redick back for Christ's sake.
Honestly, that would be nice. But no, Joel Embiid's incredibly fun to watch.
I'm just
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to say words. I'm trying to like gel it. Like I want to get that to where we're gelling, so it's like a flowing.
Why did I say the Mets?
The Mets. What?
The Mets.
Baseball's on his mind, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god.
My friend put the word Mets in a group chat. The Nets is my pick for the obvious reasons of thing 1 and thing 2.
Thing 1 and thing 2. I mean, they're always fun to watch.
Ben Simmons and Nicky Claxton, I believe.
I honestly noticed that I didn't pick any teams based off of one player. like you guys are like Embiid and Luca and all that, and I'm like,
How come we said
yeah,
that
I'm
off
not.
one?
No, I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn, I didn't pick a team just based off one player looking at it.
Right. That's why this is interesting because it's seeing
Absolutely.
like how we
Absolutely.
view.
Yeah, I love it. My number 3, I preseason, you could not have told me this. It's the Utah Jazz.
Oh
Yeah, that's crazy.
That team, if there's one thing about that team, they will never, ever, ever give up. Not one bit. They're shooters. They're going to be in shootouts. Lauri Markkanen has turned himself into a stud. Jordan Clarkson is a nice complimentary piece.
You say his name right now.
I'm going to get to it.
We're getting to him, damn it!
Like, Jared Vanderbilt's a good defender. And then coming off the bench, Malik Beasley is so nice off the bench.
Yes, he is.
Malik Beasley off the bench as a scorer is nice. And then when you can have a scorer like that and then bring in a defender off the bench named Walker Kessler Ranger to go with him.
Right.
Number 1 player on the team.
64 blocks on the season. Probably more than that now. But
I won't lie. I like watching Walker Kessler. I do like watching him. I didn't know he was that big, honestly. I'm like,
he's a monster. He's good.
Yeah, dude, he can. Yeah.
You guys hated on me for that pick, and I'm telling you, he's so good.
He was playing 5 minutes a game.
Yeah.
It's the timing when you said it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Right.
But
sorry,
kudos. Kudos. Absolute kudos.
I'll give you that. The foresight you had was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got
a guy back in first round getting the minutes he's getting. Hey, kudos to you. You were spot on in that one, Walker Kessler. Yeah, but the Jazz, we have NBA League Pass, and I just sit there and I'm like, oh, the Jazz are playing, and I want to watch the Jazz. I want to watch the Jazz.
Best investment you could possibly make as a basketball fan.
1000%.
I don't know why we didn't do this earlier, but
I can't go another season without it. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you.
Part of the Bills.
All right, number 2. I have the New Orleans Pelicans.
Same team I have.
Zion.
Same team I have.
I mean, Zion is
same one I have.
And at 2?
Right,
at 2? Everyone at 2? Okay.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah,
baby.
I mean,
then we can all go our reasonings.
Yeah, they're a super deep squad. Zion's one of the flashiest players on the court. Jonas Valanciunas, I think, is an underrated center. McCollum's nice. With Brandon Ingram coming back, you also have Herb Jones, you have Trey Murphy, you have Najee Marshall, you have Jose Alvarado. This team is so deep that even when their bench comes in, they're fun to watch. And I love watching Alvarado, Grand Theft Alvarado. I love it so much.
It's fun. It's fun.
Such a talented young team. I can't say I don't like Alvarado. Sorry, he's like a Draymond.
Neither do I. It's okay.
He is pretty annoying, but he's also fun.
Well, I love Draymond, so here we go.
We know Ryan's types of players.
Do y'all hate defense?
It's not defense.
Oh, I hate defense.
I hate the attitude that comes with it.
I actually put the Pelicans at 2 because of the way they play defense. I think I said it on Tuesday that seeing them in person, the way they recover is like that's the fastest defense I've seen. I think in 7 years I've been a season ticket holder. I was like, I've never seen a zone defense get back to a shooter that fast. They, like I said, they have all these 6'5", 6'7", 6'8" guys that are just hustle players, and I love a team that gives effort, unless you're the Boston Celtics, but that's just me. But yeah, they can shoot. They can shoot very well
because the Sixers give none.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so all our number 2 is the Pelicans. Cam.
I don't know. I just like how they're not reliant on one person. Like anybody could go off at any point. Like we were watching it the other day, and CJ McCollum was just stroking threes out of nowhere, and like anybody can just take over. Like Brandon Ingram can do it, Zion could do it, CJ could do it. They don't have like that cockiness of being like, oh, like I'm the shit type thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? They just mesh well together. They play hard. It's just a fun team to watch. And Zion's got bounce.
That's why I would take them over the Grizzlies right now.
I'm about to say, that's like the opposite of the Grizzlies, because the Grizzlies are literally, oh, look at me, look what I just did.
Right.
All right.
It's a little too flashy.
Number 1, Brian, we'll start with you. Who is your favorite team to watch this season in the NBA?
Memphis Grizzlies. I like watching Ja. I love me some Steven Adams. fucking 78 rebounds in 4 games. Come at me.
I love Steven Adams.
Yeah.
Desmond Bain. I mean, Dylan Brooks. You just
Jaren
can't go wrong.
Jackson.
Can't go wrong with that team.
Yeah. Gordon.
Cannot. Mine's the Portland Trailblazers because Dame is my favorite non-Sixer, and I like the way they play basketball. And it seems like every night they have somebody going off, whether it be Dame, whether it be Simons, whether it be Grant. They're just a fun team to watch. They have really nice jerseys, and the crowd's always bumping. So I like the Portland Trailblazers.
It's a good pick. I had the Cavs and the Grizzlies outside of my bubble here on the top 5, but I'm gonna put the Celtics at 1. I just think they play the most whole basketball that I've seen in a while. Like I just think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they complement each other so well. It's the best duo in the NBA, and I don't know. They play hard defense. They get boards. I think they're winning the chip this year.
Good ass possibility. I mean,
It makes me want to puke.
I
Sorry.
know.
my
Sorry,
number
now.
1 team. I love
Charlotte
watching
Hornets!
this team. I love watching this team. The Los Angeles Lakers.
Yes, LeBron.
Just
You're
kidding.
lying.
It's
We
a
all
lie.
agree that
It's a
LeBron's the
lie.
best ever.
My number
it's-
1 favorite team to watch, and honestly, I don't even think it's close. I love this Sacramento Kings team so much.
Damn.
I am infatuated with the Kings. De'Aaron Fox is so slept on. Kayvon Herter is a freaking sniper.
Viper.
Harrison Barnes is the perfect, vet guy that can get you buckets, but doesn't need to do everything, and he impacts the game so well. Sabonis is the 3rd best center in the league behind Jokic and Embiid. And I'm glad he's getting his flowers a little bit because I've loved him since the Pacers. And then Malik Monk, Davion Mitchell, Trey Lyles. I mean, this team just is so fun to watch. Like, incredibly fun to watch. Thank you, League Pass, because those West Coast teams are hard to watch. But if you get a chance, watch a Kings game. Watch Kings Jazz. Holy crap.
Kings on TNT more, damn it.
Yeah, please. I mean, they're the 5 seed. Let's go.
Yeah.
We
Literally.
all know how good the Warriors are. We'll see them come playoff time if they make
Right.
it. But
I don't
No,
need
they'll
to see
make
the
it.
Warriors. I don't need to see
I
the
think.
Warriors.
yeah, we've seen the Warriors enough. We all
I
know
don't-
Steph's great when he
I
plays.
don't need to see the Lakers on TV anymore.
No, I definitely don't need to see that.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I'm actually pretty surprised no one said the Nuggets. Like,
Yeah, that's another one.
I just I'm kind of mad at Jokic at this point. Like, I don't
mad
know.
at him.
He's very, very good and talented, but just the way he plays, so slow and but he's so good. I'm just honestly, this goes back to last year. I think Embiid should have won that MVP.
Absolutely.
And I think he was snubbed of it from Jokic. And as much as I hate on Philly and stuff, I do think Embiid deserved that.
I do too.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
right there with you.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get into it. We have our own personal all-star game lineups. The East and the West, we have our 5 starters, and we have 3 bench players. So I'm gonna give it up to y'all. What conference do you want to start with?
East.
East.
Let's go East.
All right. We're going to go with the East, and whoever wants to start it off, give me your starting point guard.
Go ahead.
Kyrie.
I
Donovan.
second that.
Donovan Mitchell.
At point? Ooh. Okay.
Oh, we're doing just 2 guards, or is the actual traditional point?
I went traditional, but you can do whatever you. It's your lineup, honestly.
I kind of constructed it based on who I think's having the best year.
That's fair.
That's
yeah.
fair.
I'm going Tyrese Halliburton
He's phenomenal.
because it was between him and Kyrie, but Kyrie missed a lot of the season, suspended, and I'm just gonna give Halliburton because he's been there, and he's got the Pacers in the playoffs. So.
Yeah.
Shooting guards.
Donovan Mitchell.
I have SGA.
In the East?
It's in the East.
Oh. No, I have Trey Young. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong.
Oh. I'm seconding Jordan. I have Donovan Mitchell.
I went big ball on this. I went Jason Tatum at the 2.
Ooh, he's a front court
A
player.
little spicy.
Oh, no,
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
that's fair. That's not bad.
I was thinking of that. I was like, ooh, don't want to do that, but I'm like, let me go like traditional. I was gonna put
probably
Tatum at
should've,
my
but,
2,
I don't know.
but small forward.
Jason Tatum.
I have Tatum there.
I have
AD.
Tatum there. I have Tatum there. Yeah, yep. Cam, we had the same. Yep.
You know where I'm going with
I
this.
absolutely know where you're going with this because I had the same thoughts. Power forward on 3.
Great.
1.
2, 3. Giannis.
Giannis.
Wait, who said? Did
They
Bryant
said
say
they
something?
both. Jordan and Bryant said KD.
I have
Oh
Durant.
shit.
Wow.
See, but
okay.
this is exactly why I went Tatum at 2. Just setting.
Oh no,
'Cause-
no, yeah.
The center I wanted to be a starter, and I think deserves it. So it's
KD or Giannis. Ooh.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Embiid's the same.
1, 2, 3.
Joel Embiid.
Okay.
Wait,
Bingo.
Bryant.
Really-
Brian didn't say it. Brian didn't say it.
I have Giannis.
I mean,
See,
Okay, I mean-
that's the issue. It's kind of like one
Yeah.
or the other.
Yeah,
Like,
the
I mean,
problem is
again,
Tatum or Durant or someone's coming off the bench.
Again,
Yeah.
it's our own. It's our own. So yeah.
yeah.
So I think what everyone had Tatum, Giannis, and Embiid, right?
Pretty
I did not
Mhm.
have Embiid.
Oh yeah, no, you don't.
Tatum,
you don't have
Giannis, and
Embiid.
KD. You didn't have KD though, right?
I don't have KD in my starting
Okay.
now. All right, your bench players. Since we got 3, we'll just go in order. And Cam, give me your 3 bench players.
Tyrese Halliburton, Kyrie Irving, and Jaylen Brown.
Okay, nice.
I like it. I like it. Halliburton. I got Brown, and then I'm gonna go Jimmy Buckets.
I have.
Trash.
I have
I
Joel.
mean, you know, oh,
Dude, Bam deserves it way more than freaking Jimmy Butler.
I'm just literally looking at those.
Can I say
It's
Julius
terrible.
Randle as my 4?
Actually, no. Yeah. My bad. We'll go Randall. I totally. Yeah,
There we go.
sorry.
Thank you.
Randall. I
He's
have the
having a
stats. I didn't
phenomenal
look at
season.
it. No, he is. I gotta give him that.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Brian.
Embiid, Brown, and Siakam.
Okay.
Ooh, Siakam, I like that.
I have KD, Jaylen Brown, and Pascal Siakam.
There you go.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, Siakam has been a monster.
Yeah.
Absolute monster. I couldn't find a spot for Bam. I felt bad. I really wanted Bam on there. He's been so good this year.
Dude, I thought about it.
He's been so good. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, can I do 4 bench?
Right.
All right, out west. My nose is leaking. I love being sick. Point guard. Now, I would say on 3, but who the hell knows? So
I have
Nah,
Ja.
Morant.
I have Luca.
No, I have Ja.
I have Luka at the 2.
Yeah, I have Luke at the 2.
Yeah, I have Luca at the 1.
I don't have
Alright,
Luka at
that's
the
fair.
2.
I go traditional. What can I say? I'm an old
That's
school
fair.
guy. I'm old school.
All
All right. So at the 2,
Luca.
Luka Doncic.
you don't have Luca starting, or you have Luca at 3.
At 3, motherfucker.
Okay. I have Devin Booker at the 2.
He's a front court player.
I have Devin Booker at the 2, and it really made it obvious when I seen how bad the Suns are since he's out. Like
Thank you
that,
for understanding.
that team could barely put up 15 points in the first quarter without him. All right,
Yeah.
the 3.
Luka.
LeBron.
Zion.
Okay. I went LeBron as well. Gotta put him up there. The 4.
Zion.
I went LeBron.
What's Sabonis?
I probably should have
Ooh,
inverted the 2.
I love
but
it.
it's
I love
fine.
Sabonis. Give me the Sabonis love. I went Zion though. I went
Yeah.
Zion. And center,
Nikola Jokic.
Yep.
Jokic.
Jokic. Oh my
Oh,
god.
now you want
Yeah.
to agree with us, Brian.
Oh yeah, now everyone does it. Everyone Jokic. Give him his 3rd MVP.
All
right. And your 3 bench players, Cam, kick it off.
SGA.
Mm.
Laurie Markkinen. And Stephen Curry.
Even hurt. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he'll get in, of course. I have SGA, Markkinen, and Sabonis.
I should've went
SGA,
Book.
Booker, and LeBron.
Yeah, I probably should have went Book instead of Steph.
SGA, Markkinen, and Ja.
There we go.
Fair
Right.
enough. Fair
Pretty
enough.
much the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we almost all had like the same kind of players.
same
You know
players,
who's
yeah.
making their case? Jeremy Grant.
Oh yeah. I don't know about All Star, but he's playing.
I have
ball
Paul.
out.
Dude.
I have Paul
He's
George
balling.
over him.
He's making a case for himself. I'm not saying he's gonna make. I'm just saying he's having a very impressive year. I looked at it today. I was like, damn, I'm kind of shocked by that because I know the Knicks were looking at him at one point.
I would take Sabonis over him. I'd take
Oh,
Fox
for sure.
over him. I'd take
Yeah.
EG over him. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was tough.
He's definitely in the conversation towards like the end of the roster.
No, for
Yeah,
sure. He's just
yeah, for
having
sure.
a really good year. I was impressed.
He
Like
is.
50% from the field, 22.5.
Fan voting in the West is garbage because Austin Reeves is on here and so is Andrew Wiggins. So
This is true.
Yeah. Gotta
fan
love
voting
it.
sucks.
Gotta
Like,
love
Austin
it.
Reeves. I'd take Anthony Simons over Austin Reeves in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose back in the All Star game.
D Rose.
Austin
Fortunately, it's
Reeves.
not happening.
Austin Reeves. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, stupid bullshit. What's he averaging? Like 13 points off the bench? I'm actually looking up his numbers right now because that
No,
pisses me
no
off.
way he's 13.
Stupid Laker fans.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he's
Here we go.
probably single digits.
He's probably at like 10 points a game, honestly.
10.8
Yeah.
Woo!
in 29 minutes, shooting 48%, 36 from 3. Yeah, he's a stud. Let me tell you.
Absolute stud.
Absolute
Terrible,
beast in the sheets.
terrible Laker fans.
Also, shout out Steven Adams.
Yeah, shout out Steven Adams.
My
Steven
boy,
Adams.
Mr.
Brian's
Rebound.
boy.
Alrighty, I think that's gonna do it for us today, boys.
Mm-hmm.
We kept it.
Mhm.
This is our shortest one.
Yep.
This is absolutely
Yeah.
our shortest one.
We're starting to get a flow. We're getting a rhythm.
Yeah, we're getting our rhythm.
Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, well, this weekend it's the last regular season of the NFL.
Right?
Are you boys
This is
ready?
so sad, by the way,
Oh, it always is.
because
Oh!
I just love the NFL so much.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get it. TCU, Georgia.
Oh, yeah, let's do this. Georgia.
Georgia.
TCU.
By 11.
Give me the Horned Frogs, because I can't stand the Bulldogs.
I would love it, but I don't.
I would
Give
love
me
it, but
TCU.
Kirby Smart, too smart.
Dude, I wanted TCU, Ohio State so bad. Was just
Yeah, I
like-
would have loved that shootout in the
Yes,
championship.
I was like,
but-
I was actually on
Yeah.
Lids last night, and I saw I think the Fiesta Bowl or whatever TCU won.
Yeah,
And that shirt was fire. I'm like, ooh, I kind of want
might
that
have
shirt.
to cop that.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna want that shirt.
No
Oh.
Rebels didn't shank that kick.
But I think that's everything. Honestly,
Yeah, but I don't think some big games this weekend in football.
Yeah.
Unfortunate it's the end, but playoffs are always fun.
playoffs are gonna be fun to talk about.
One more weekend closer to All-Star weekend for me, and I love that shit. So
Yeah, man. I mean, we got the playoffs coming up, and then the NBA trade deadline's coming up.
oh, that's gonna be some fun shit.
We're
When
gonna
is-
have
All Star Weekend.
Utah.
No, when is?
when he said.
Oh, it's like the third weekend in February.
It's gonna say the same time as the Super Bowl.
When's the next time the All Star
No,
Weekend's
it's
going to
late.
be in Philly? We should all go.
Whenever.
Never.
I had a
whenever-
blast at All Star Weekend in New York City. It was
Maybe-
unbelievable.
Maybe
Whenever.
the new stadium comes in.
Whenever Philly makes a bid for it.
Yeah, they're
Well.
literally going to plop that in the middle of Center City.
But I
Unreal.
mean, Philly.
They're actually gonna-
the MLB All Star games when, like, in a few
26.
years. Yeah, 26.
we go to that.
I mean, I'll be at the Derby. I'll be at the Derby.
Yeah,
for
Derby,
sure.
home run Derby, 1000%.
I'll be in Ashburn
baby.
Alley too with my glove. I'm ready to go.
I'll get us in the box.
2026, Philly gets the MLB All Star game, and we get the World Cup.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's going to be
Oh.
crazy.
that's gonna be
There's
sick.
There's talks of Philly putting in for All-Star Weekend that year too, but I'm like,
Take over. I'd do it. Fine.
That'd be nuts, dude.
absolutely.
And then Bryant and Cam's not are wrestling fans as far as I know, but WrestleMania is here next year.
Yes, sir.
No, okay,
Let's travel.
okay. So I'll tell you guys this right now. I know you don't like wrestling. You have to go to WrestleMania with us, though.
Fun as shit.
I
It's fun as hell.
I swear to you, it is like
Alright, it would be
bone
pretty fun.
chilling.
I'd
It's
probably
got
do it.
dude,
I'd
You
so
don't
probably
much
gotta
do
do
fun.
Shit. You don't
We-
got shit.
We legit will drink and frickin' yell and chant and meet people from like 30 different countries.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Actually,
It's so
I'd be
sick.
down. Yeah,
It's so sick. Like, it's just one of those things you have to go to. I tell everyone, I'm like, even if you're not a wrestling fan, go. It's so fun. It's insane.
UFC too. UFC's so much fun, dude.
Go see the new Jake Paul fight.
Oh, that's the way to get out, Jake Paul.
All right.
We out.
All right. All right. We'll see you guys next Tuesday at 8:30 per usual. If you like the video, like the video down below. Subscribe to our channel. We're on the road to 20 subscribers. Doesn't seem like a lot, but hey, we got to start somewhere. Right. Also, our Twitter, the No Offseason Podcast. Give us a follow on there. I'm Ryan. This is Cam. This is Jordan. This is Bryant. Jordan, take us. Oh, wow. How freaking rude of me. Thank you again to Mr. Anthony Rizzo for the BBC being in Bryant's buddy corner.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you so
Bryant
much.
loved his guest today.
I did.
Yes. I'm glad. I was like, we have to give him someone good. He has to get someone good.
All right.
All right, Jordan.